Hey everyone, I am absolutely pumped to have you all here today for this explainer. We're going to completely dissect a movement that is probably one of the most familiar yet honestly wildly misunderstood things in the entire fitness world. We're doing a true masterclass today, going deep into a fundamental human movement. Now, you've definitely heard of it before, but understanding its roots and actually transforming it into a flawless tool for your body, well, that's a whole different ballgame. I want you to reconsider everything you know because we aren't just looking at a basic leg day exercise today. We're looking at a zero-cost, scientifically proven blueprint for full body strength, massive fat loss, and total joint protection. No expensive gym memberships, no complicated machines required. All right, let's dive right into this. So here's our game plan for today. First up, full body strength. Second, the over 40 secret. Third, form and fatal flaws. Fourth, 5 power variations. And finally, we'll wrap up with the 30-day challenge. Kicking things off with section 1, full body strength, not just for legs. It's time to bust a massive myth right out of the gate. Squats? They are absolutely not just an exercise for your lower half. It's actually a comprehensive, multi-joint movement that forcefully recruits your major muscle groups, especially your core. Just look at this workload breakdown. It's practically a perfect three-way split. But here's the surprise. Your hamstrings, the muscles on the back of your thighs, they're actually doing the heaviest lifting here, taking on 34% of the work. The quads in the front and the glutes, they split the rest evenly at 33% each. It's kind of like a perfectly synchronized tug of war. This whole lower body engine forces all three of these massive muscle groups to pull together at the exact same time. No muscle gets left behind. It's that flawless coordination that is the absolute key to generating explosive, balanced strength. Now, you might be wondering, what actually happens when you force all these giant muscle groups to work together? Well, it demands a massive amount of energy. The direct result? You're actively igniting fat loss while building lean muscle at the exact same time. But honestly, here's the best part. To stop yourself from just falling over when you drop into the squat, your midsection, your core, has to instantly tighten up to stabilize you. It literally acts like an internal corset. Because of that continuous stabilization, you're naturally sculpting a tighter waistline with every single rep. It really is one movement hitting just an incredible amount of targets. Moving right along to section 2, the over 40 secret, fighting physical decline. So, hitting 40 is this major turning point, right? Natural muscle loss accelerates, our bones start to weaken, and flexibility drops off. At this stage in life, exercising isn't just about looking good in the mirror anymore. It becomes a vital, non-negotiable tool for protecting your daily quality of life. And this brilliantly shows how the squat fights back against that decline. Based on analysis from the Laodong newspaper, there are 3 literal life-saving benefits here. First off, the load-bearing pressure of the exercise forces your bones to rebuild themselves, which directly improves bone density and fights off osteoporosis. Second, the movement acts like a natural lubricant for your hip, knee, and ankle joints, making everyday stuff feel drastically lighter and easier. And finally, because your core is constantly working, your overall balance gets a huge boost, which is absolutely crucial for preventing dangerous falls. Just a few sessions a week can aggressively push back against age-related decline. Okay, let's get into section 3, form and fatal flaws, safety first. I need everyone to pay close attention here because we are officially entering the danger zone. All those incredible benefits we just talked about, poof, gone. Immediately canceled out if your technique is compromised. We aren't just trying to rush through reps here. We need absolutely flawless execution. Let's walk through the exact 4-step technique to nail this. Step 1, build your foundation. Feet shoulder-width apart, chest slightly up to keep that natural curve in your spine. Step 2, and honestly, this is where most people mess up. Push your hips back exactly like you're sitting down into an invisible chair. You absolutely cannot push your knees forward. Step 3, lower yourself slowly with total control until your thighs are parallel to the floor. And step 4, drive your heels hard into the floor to push yourself back up, and don't forget to squeeze those glutes tight at the top. You can really see the night and day difference here between the perfect standard and those destructive errors. With perfect form, your heels are glued to the floor, your back is straight, and the weight is perfectly balanced. But check out the fatal flaws: raised heels, a rounded back, or a tucked pelvis. If you do this, disaster strikes. Instead of using your powerful leg muscles, you're dangerously shifting all of that pressure straight into your delicate knee joints and forcing your lower spine to bend under the load. This is the exact culprit behind the lower back pain and knee issues that beginners always complain about. Safety always, always comes first. All right, Section 4, 5 power variations. Diversify your workout. Once you've got the basic form mastered, you need an arsenal of variations to prevent hitting a plateau. You've got to keep your muscles guessing. The body adapts quickly, so we have to constantly challenge it from new angles. We start with the goblet squat, holding a weight at your chest. This forces a perfectly straight back and really increases hip mobility. Then there's the sumo squat. You put your feet wide like a sumo wrestler, which aggressively targets the inner thighs and lower glutes. Next, the frog squat, which is amazing for maximizing the stretch in your hip joints. Then we have the split squat, which isolates each leg to fix any strength imbalances you might have between your left and right sides. And finally, the ultimate upgrade, the Bulgarian split squat. With your back foot elevated, this variation pushes your full body coordination and balance to an entirely new level. And finally, Section 5, the 30-day challenge, your action plan. So it's time to shift our narrative from just learning to actually doing. We sourced this highly structured 30-day blueprint straight from the fitness enthusiasts over in the Lemon 8 community. This is how you make it a reality. Notice the pacing on this timeline. Day 1, you're only doing a light 20 reps just to get your body used to the movement. The numbers creep up gradually, but pay very close attention to days 4, 7, and 12. These are mandatory, full rest days. The sources make this abundantly clear. Your muscles do not grow while you're sweating and struggling. They only repair and adapt during recovery. Respecting these rest days is non-negotiable if you want to prevent burnout. Follow this exact timeline, and reaching that massive milestone of 160 reps on day 30 is entirely achievable. Before we wrap this explainer up, I really want you to let this quote from the source material sink in. The importance lies not in pushing the numbers high, but in maintaining consistency. It is such a profound reminder. High intensity might feel incredible in the moment, but consistency always beats intensity. A resilient body and a sustainable habit are forged through steady, patient repetition. Reaching 160 reps isn't some magic trick. It's just the inevitable mathematical result of patiently doing those first 20 perfect reps today and showing up again tomorrow. Well, we've covered it all. You have the precise biomechanics, the life-saving benefits, the flawless technique to keep you safe, the variations to keep you growing, and the exact 30-day roadmap. The perfect blueprint is literally right here. So the only question left to ask is this: are you ready to step up and conquer day 1? Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. Take this knowledge, put it into action, and I'll see you in the next explainer.